Hi there, and welcome to this video demonstration of the Data Conditioning Charter program. This program was created to simplify the process of sorting through large amounts of data by automatically performing background subtraction and peak identification. Research teams using this software will be able to quickly run through large data sets, and the background subtractions and peak IDs are automatically saved for them. To get started, you simply need to select the data you want to work with. To do this, click on File, Open, and at this point you can choose to either open an individual file or an entire directory. We'll use a directory for this example. The first thing you'll see is that the program has loaded all the data. You can easily navigate through the directory using the directory list here on the left, and simply clicking on any file will reload the data in the chart area. In terms of navigating this graph, you can zoom in and out by pinching and zooming on your trackpad or by using the scroll wheel on a mouse. Clicking and dragging will pan around the graph. Finally, you can also fix a certain axis if you only want to zoom in one way or the other. So if we deselect the y-axis and zoom in, we'll only zoom in on the x-axis. Once you have your data situated how you'd like, you can go ahead and minimize the file view and pull up the data analysis tools. These allow for several actions. First, you can toggle on and off the peak identification. This marks all the peaks that we've identified with red markers and also highlights the area underneath these peaks. It should also be noted that peaks can be added or removed manually using these buttons down here at the bottom. Any actions that you take and you're not happy with can then be undone using the undo and redo buttons. This input box right here allows you to set the granularity of the peak identification algorithm. We start with a baseline of 400, and the larger the number, the coarser the search would be, the smaller, the more fine. So the more sensitive it is to picking up peaks. So if we were to change this number to something like 40, you'll see that it picks up a whole lot more peaks. Let's go back to 400. Next, you can toggle the background subtraction button to remove the background trends. To do this, we use triangular smoothing to create a smoothed version of the data, and then subtract this out of the original data, removing any background trends so you're just left with the absolute changes. Finally, you can enter in comments about the data you're looking at or the changes you've made to it. These comments are saved with each individual file and will always be pulled up when you reload the file. At any time you change the data in the graph, a new file is generated with the same file name, but in a new directory and with a tag indicating that this is the edited version. Subsequent edits of that edited file will simply rewrite over themselves, so you don't end up with a mountain of edited files from just messing around. Also note that any action you performed can be reversed simply by using the undo and redo buttons. Finally, should you want to save a specific file in a different location or with a different name, you can select File and Save File As, which will open a pop-up dialog to walk you through that process. Well, that's it. I hope this video was informative, and thank you.